Nigeria ambassador to the United States of America, Silvanus Adiwere Nsofo, is dead. This day reports Nsofo died on Thursday in Maryland Hospital, Washington, D.C. at the age of 85. Nsofo, a retired justice of Nigeria's Court of Appeal, assumed office as Nigeria's ambassador to the United States on November 13, 2017. He succeeded Professor Adebowale Adefuye, who died towards the end of his tenure as Nigeria's ambassador to the US. Nsofo graduated from London's now defunct Holborn College of Law in 1962. Wow. A lot of people have been talking about this man's appointments, considering his age as at then. And people were like, does it mean we don't have younger people to occupy that seat? And some people believe that, Buhari put him there, because he loves old people. I don't know what he has with younger people, whether he believe that they don't have experience. But unfortunately, the so-called elders, those who have gathered a lot of experiences, they are even making matter worse. They are not even giving the people what they really want or what they deserve. They are not even giving people this age. What you will be thinking will be different from what they are thinking. So when you are giving people position, you don't just have to be within the age bracket. And a lot of people said the man was so fragile. But that is not the issue. And I'm just trying to talk about, as when he was in that position, a lot of things, have been said about the man. And that was the only thing, Nigerians talked about, his age and his fragility and all of that. But as it is now, may his soul rest in peace. 85. Well, may his soul rest in perfect peace. Hope the presidency will approve another 86-year-old man to take over since he died at 85. God bless Nigeria. I like your comments, or I like your commitments, or whatever. Too old to serve, better to send younger, dashing, vibrant Nigerian in their 50s. Anyway, R.I.P. sir. An 85-year-old man still working as a diplomat in faraway US. They swear for him. Anyway, may his soul rest in peace. When you get there, tell Baba God that Nigerians are dying like chicken under Uncle Buhari regime. Tell him also that we honestly need quick intervention as we speak as Nigerians. Rest in perfect peace. Rest on, ambassador. Too old to serve. R.I.P. All of them have expired when they are 40 years, who are roaming the streets without anything. Mostly, this government did not consider the youth at all. Rest in perfect peace. Can the younger generation become an ambassador? I tire for this government. Anyway, R.I.P. This with all their whatever at their retirement age, they fail to retire when they are supposed to retire. And a lot of people, just like somebody says, they have been roaming on the streets without anything. The ambassador could be Buhari's classmate in primary school. How can such an old man representing a country like Nigeria, such an elderly man, are to be in the country for useful advice? May his soul rest in peace. May his soul rest in peace. A country such as USA needs a much younger, energetic, and highly polished diplomat to represent us. Please send a technocrat, not a politician. Okay, someone say let him die. Of course, everybody owes that debt. So that is just it. And I'm sure with this one that happened, just like we said, sent condolences have been sent to the family. And also, this will, if they are going to change, because with the way Buhari is doing his thing, only God knows who is going to, direct him. It's only God that can direct him, because he seems not to be hearing anybody's advice. He wants to do what he wants to do, whether he's the one who is doing it or some people are there doing the whole work for him. So that is just the way it is. So let us keep our finger crossed and see what will happen. You can imagine the service chiefs that people have been crying about because they are not performing. And the worst part of it concerning this, concerning the service chiefs, they have overstayed their tenure. They ought to have been retired. There are two criteria for the retirement: 35 years in service, or when you clock 60 years of age. But these people, both the 60 years, they will tell you the one that comes first, whether you have worked for 35 years, even if you are not up to 60 years in as much you have clocked 35 years in service. And more so, even if you are 60 years and you have not clocked, if you have not even clocked, or maybe you clock 60 years, even when you are not up to 35 years, the one that comes first. But in the case of these service chiefs, they have crossed the red line, they've done everything, yet, I did believe they are even still performing. But even if they are performing, a lot of people who are behind them that are supposed to have taken such position, they are stagnant. They can't even move forward. And this is the kind of government that they are still justifying it. And some people will tell you that the reason why he has not relieved the service chiefs, that Buhari knows what we don't know. Then let him relate to us. Oh, they will still come and tell you, oh, the issue of security is nothing. It's not something you can just dabble into or begin to release and all of that. They just always look for ways just to do what they want to do, and not obeying the law. And also, the service chief, chief of army staff, that one said whether you remove them or not, nothing is going to change, that the whole situation will still continue. And he has said that it can still persist for the next 20 years. You can imagine that kind of statement. They are not just ready. And some people are saying maybe there are some things that they are hiding that the service chiefs know, but bringing in new service chiefs might scatter the whole thing. But there must be something wrong, because as it is now, in every area, you cannot even pick them that, okay, this is what he did, this is, they are doing well, or what, they are not even doing well. And at the end of the day, talking about the law or the policy or the constitution, as you may want to put it, they are not still fitting in. So what do we have to do? But so Buhari is okay. So with this man, I hope they will look for somebody who is young. And the way people have been complaining about the law-sided appointments also, the man does not change. He continues to do it every now and then. And it's like a lot of people have really given up. Let him just continue what he wants to do, since that is the way he wants to do it. Now Nigeria is the survivor of the fittest. So you just have to be, relying on God, because really relying on these people or what they are supposed to do. There are some things God will do. There are some things they need to do. Everything is not spiritual, but at the end of the day, we just have to turn everything to be spiritual, because the people who are saddled with the responsibility of taking care of the people and the masses, doing the right thing, they are not ready. They are just doing their own thing, making life difficult for people, making life so stressful for people. This man that has died now in the US, what are they going to do about it when they are appointing another person? The man does not believe in anybody. In the younger people, that's it. In younger people, he does not believe in his, for the past 6 years, he has been doing the same thing over and over again, and nothing has really changed for the better. So guys, let us hear your opinion and know your thoughts on this man that just died.